Hello everyone, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. And just when you think it can't get worse, it does. It's doubt if I got water today. It's been snowing all morning. Yep. Not very hard, but enough to be irritating. So let's work our way out to the piggies, get them fed, and take it from there. They're hiding in their house today, which I don't blame them, and I don't see their bowls anywhere. There they are. Hello, piggies. Yep, they hid the bowls again. Well, I'm gonna get them fed. Well, I did get the pigs fed, and I actually got the water to work. So the water is filling up. All the pigs are eating. It's still snowing out here. And yeah, so as soon as we get the water filled up, going back in because it's cold out here. I think the one thing I just can't get over with homesteading is just how glamorous it is. I mean, I'm definitely the glamour boy out here, and why more people aren't jealous of what I get to do every day. Yep, glamour, glamour, glamour. Well, guys, interesting. Looks like I have a problem. I just walked outside the door. It's like, what is that noise? Turns out it's my watering system that goes to the plants must have broke off, which it did. And I can't actually shut it off. So interesting. I have to keep this on to keep my pond full, but the one part with the switch is not holding the water back. So I need to shut the whole thing off for a while. Interesting. I was kind of worried about that. Well, it's always a crisis on a homestead. It looks like a sparkling day here in Central Oregon. It's definitely cool. Obviously, you just noticed that. Turns out that the faucet didn't break. The actual hose did. So that's kind of good, actually. So anyway, I just shut the whole thing off. I have to go pick up a short hose for it and replace it. So, don't you find it terrible when you wake up in the morning and you realize you're afraid to turn on the news to figure out what the next stupid thing has happened? It's just one stupid idea after another. And at first, when you hear something that's been done that sounds promising, then you see the chain reaction from it all, like don't sell oil, don't buy oil from Russia. Well, that's fine and dandy, but then why in the heck would you go to 3 other communist countries and buy theirs? And why can't you make the decision of, gosh, let's go back to making our own and be self-sufficient? Kind of like what we're trying to do as preppers. And I know it's all about this stupid reset thing, and this stupid decisions going on. Like they think we're going to be much happier, and I have news for them. I think a lot of people are going to be a little surprised and underestimate what people that have freedom will want to keep it. So of course, guys, for this beautiful day, we've got to go check the piggies again, and I got a few things I got to do to get ready for a podcast tonight. I think we're in episode 25. If you can, join us. And if you missed it, it's there to view later too. So it's episode 25 we're doing. Should be a good show. Looking forward to it. I have a touch of a cold, but I think I'll survive. So anyway, I'm going to work my way out to the piggies, but I got to turn on the water for them and go from there. Actually, I just had a brain fluff here, and in my truck, believe it or not, I have an extra valve sitting in my truck, but it was for a different purpose. But it can suffice to get my water thing here, because my pond leaks, so I've got to keep the water on there, otherwise it will drop. So really the only hose I need on is I may not even have to use this, is the one to the pond. So let me see what I can do. Well, I got a temporary fix on there. I just hooked this one hose directly on, which in turn goes off to the pond here. And the reason I don't usually have a problem with freezing is because my pond's always leaking. My little valve is always adding water, and so the water is not stagnant, so it keeps moving. It doesn't usually freeze. So we got that fixed. Good. All right, on to the next thing. Well, I was gonna head out to the chickens, but I realized all the water's frozen there too. So I usually fill up about a gallon or two of water here, take it out to a bowl I have in the chicken hutch, and I'll make sure they have water this morning. The pigs, I think, didn't spill their water, so I think they're okay till this afternoon. So yeah, water in winter, I hate it. All right guys, I got my water for the chickens. We're gonna walk out to them, give them water. And I got to thinking, all the problems going on over in Europe, you wish you could understand whose side to take. Of course, we don't want anybody getting hurt and killed, but we don't really know who the bad guys are and all this stuff. So you have to get to a point where you just got to put it in God's hands. Say, God, let him, he knows, he's got everything under control. Let him do what he's gonna do. But for us, hello chickens, for us, we got to prepare our families and our kids and all that stuff, animals, our farms, our households, for the effects of it all. So pay attention to that. So watch the economy, watch the shortages, try to be ahead of the game before you're reactionary. Better to be ahead of the game. Like, you know, wheat's going to be a problem. So what does that mean? Get your flour, even if you don't use that much, like we don't use much. Little things that anything has to do with wheat, cereals, things like that. If you can get them and store them away, this would be a time to do that. Also be aware that, you know, they're messing around with our cybersecurity, which means banks could go down, ATMs could go down for short periods of time or long periods of time. So pull a little bit of cash, have some extra money off to the side, just in case. And I think that'd be pretty wise. In the meantime, here comes Puppy. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Go, baby, go. Yeah. So I can literally hear my pigs from way over here yelling at me. But we gotta water the chickens first, and let me take care of that. Hi, babies. Look out, girls. Move, 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 move. Hello, baby. Go, go, go. You guys want water? There you go, girl. Gosh, took the bucket back over here, but I can literally hear my pigs growling or something from way over there. It's kind of a new noise for them. But I see 2 bulls out of 4. So we got Sparky. Thinks he's a full-grown boar, and he's not quite there yet. But we are, when we get back from our vacation, going to separate the boars One of my boars is fixed, of course, because I want to control when they have their when they farrow. I don't want them both at the same time. Over here is where I'm going to set up the farrowing areas. So yeah, I got to build a couple more houses. And hello, piggies. How are you? You guys are noisy. You hungry? Sparky has the right idea, but obviously that's there's that growl. Who's growling? Is that Sparky? Wow, nice growl. All right, guys, let's get some food. All right, we got all the pigs all fed. They had water already, so we're in good shape. Good thing, because everything's froze, but it'll thaw out by today. The other thing is kind of funny. This is where we keep the food, and I already threw a little bit over here, but my dogs love it when I grab a little handful and throw it over here, and they like finding the little pellets and eating them. So dogs gotta have some fun too, right? So yeah, pigs are taken care of. I gotta tell you, I've been watching a few homestead channels over in North Carolina area and all that stuff, and it's I know they get kind of crazy weather over there, but they're definitely getting warmer weather than us, so they're already planting some of their stuff, and I am definitely jealous. Now, one of the things I have been told is I can plant my broccoli right now, which once again next week when I get back, I'm gonna probably set up one of my planter boxes over here and get it filled up and ready to go, and load it up with broccoli. And my understanding is I can direct sow them right into the ground. That's what I've been told by people that grow around here, and they should take even with the cold weather. So let's hope that's the case. Nothing in the hydroponics has been started yet, but next week we start cleaning. But my new boxes you've been seeing are going to go right here, and I'm going to either have 4 to 6 of them at the end here, and the rest of that's going to be all covered with fabric weave, and we got to get started on that pretty soon. And the other thing is there's a watering system in here, and the pigs almost damaged it, but I got little sprinkler systems in here that I need to change the heads on and set them up for the little trickle watering system instead of the big sprays. I don't want to be spraying my plants because of damage to the plants. So I've got to modify that, which is actually quite easy. I just got to find each head, get to the base, change the fitting on it, and I can finish the rest later. But yeah, so this, other than the fact I got to level this out a little more, get my planter boxes started over here. I went a little too far with my little piles here, and some of these piles I'm going to actually use for filler in my planter boxes, so it won't go to waste. So yeah, so much to do. So anyway, guys, let's move on. This year is also going to be the year that we changed the pump out here in the pond, and because this is not flowing very well at all, and I cannot confirm. I did lose a fish, but I can't confirm the other fish, so we'll see if he made it. But yeah, this pond we got to clean up, put a new pump in, and get it really rip snorting, and that'd be fun. Well, it won't be fun to do, but I'm not doing it now because that water is freezing, and I got to keep it moving. So that's why I leave it on, because I do have a fish in there, and I do want to keep the oxygen in there. So that's the scoop of the pond lately. Right now it just needs a lot of help and loving. I thought I'd walk over here really quick and show you that we're only at 35 degrees today, maybe 36. The other thing I was going to let you know is these little birdhouses we have all over the property. Believe it or not, every year we get birds in all of them. So that's kind of cool. I'm really glad that the birds like those birdhouses. But yeah, it's a chilly one today though. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. Kind of busy weekend coming up, getting ready for a vacation and stuff. Got a podcast tonight, and we'll see how we do. I probably won't be dropping a couple of videos next week because we'll be gone. So it is what it is. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Top off a few preps. I'm going to go to the store today and top off a few more of our preps. I think I'm going to get a little bit more flour and do what we need to do to feed our families in case we get shut down for a couple of weeks or prices just get out of control. Remember, if you buy food now, it's like an investment, because you know in a couple more months it could be twice as much. So you've saved money in the long run. So anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We'd appreciate it. Really helps us out. If you really want to help our channel, share our videos. We'd appreciate it. So guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.